Factorio! Yeah, VR chat is not terribly graphically demanding, but it's extremely VR RAM Olay demanding. How all you fluffs doing? I mean, I know you already asked, but we're starting the stream, so I gotta ask. Oh. Man, I still have some pro stream. I hope you're taking notes. Man, I still got like some crap in my lungs. That COVID stuff just lingers forever. Forever. This is still just from MFF. Also, cheers, everyone. Oh, that water is very hot. Let's have some water instead. Okay. Welcome back to the factory. We're short on everything. Okay, so quick recap. The factory's growing. Long story short is, just before the last stream, I had gotten requester chests, which means I rebuilt them all. Thank you for taking notes. There'll be a test on this later. So we built our bot mall. Olay. Hello, Nick. And that immediately started draining a lot of resources from the entire base, and cracks started to appear everywhere. A fluffy test. So I've been spending the last, I don't know, like 20-ish hours in game, some of which we did in the last stream, kind of patching up some holes. This is a test. One of which was power, so we fully completed our Bean Mark II block, which I need to modify slightly. It seems like there's this issue where the heat doesn't quite get to the end turbine. Like, it's running now, but it's actually, oh no, it's still raising. But I know on these bottom ones I had to actually switch up the, you can see it's a slightly different color. I had to switch up the heat pipe, make it a bit more conductive to get the heat all the way down the end, but we'll keep an eye on that. But for right now, we got a big power overhead. So we have lots of power overhead for now. I'm sure that won't last. And been going through, trying to up production where we can. The main things that we had to fix, we were desperately low on iron. We were still just running off of our original iron build. Oh, why are you... We're still just running off of our iron build. Oh my god, this is a problem. Tempted to shut down this because we have I made a bigger carbon thing right here, which is completely full. Let's go shut down this other one just from the logistics train network, so the logistics train stop going to the stop. I'll leave this for the non-logistics trains, so we'll just delete these. Now they're no longer in the logistics train network. There'll still be some, thank you robots, there'll still be some trains going here, but hello, Valiant. It's a reasonable size. We're getting there. So we had to make a bigger carbon, a bigger charcoal manufacturing. You can see at this point I'm just starting to use a lot bigger blocks as well. Most recently we needed to make more synthesis gas, so I built this giant synthesis gas plant, some of which things need to be filled out, but I mean we're not actually having a hard time. I made this block can make more than a lot more than we're using, so even though it's not fully completed, these tanks are full. We got 200,000 synthesis gas hanging out. We also needed, for our red circuits, we needed more phenolic boards, which are the boards that they're made off of. And I doubled up I was actually able to take our original design that we had in here and kind of just copy it and duplicate it inside the same block. So we got more phenolic board. This is one of the big use cases right now for that synthesis gas. Why are you not running? You're low on paper. Where's our paper? You see, this is what I've been doing the last like 20 hours. You're low on paper. Paper manufacturing is running, but could it run faster? Wait, we have 40,000 paper. Are you just picking up small loads? Or am I just requesting a small amount of paper? As it's literally delivering paper. This is probably not the most efficient block with these 2 stops right in there. Okay. We also built a third one of these giant mineral sludge thingies down here. It's upgraded from those previous ones. Literally no longer a factor. It's a nation unto itself. The nation of Fizz. I'm tempted to, so I think this is still set up so this top one is a logistics train stop and the bottom 2 are non-logistics train stops. Oh no, I did. But, oh no, this, yeah, so they are being used. As long as they're all being used, I don't care too much. As long as they're not being used and we're not getting constant notifications that we're short on mineral sludge. This is also still just filling out the mall is slowly building this. This is probably waiting on more red circuit. See, no supplying mineral sludge. We are also desperately short on cobalt, so I fixed the cobalt production. We have proper cobalt, which means we can probably rip up our old cobalt. We can reuse this. Let's actually just ask that, because that's really close to the mall. The mall can just deal with it. So this is the nice thing with having a proper mall set up, is I can just go to a block like this if it's inside the network. Yeah, let me check if it's inside the network. My inventory is getting bad. Where are more kobolds? Oh, this is not in the network. Let's just add this to the network. There we go. Now it's in the construction network, and I turn off my personal roboports so I don't pick this crap up. And then I just mark it for deconstruction. We'll leave the station in here. There's a lot of ore in here. I don't currently have a way of recycling the ore, although I could. You know what? Now I could actually set this up. I think some of these ores are used for catalysts. As long as I'm not providing ore. So I could set requester chests for these. How do I want to handle that? Because it would be nice to recycle a bunch of those. There's also 140. Here, let's ask it to deconstruct this output, because then it'll move all that cobalt back to the mall. You can see they're going for that. Hey, Ruby King, how's it going? Go, robots, go! Because, like, okay, what's all in here? The cobalt ore. Okay, we can just make requester chests for this, and we can probably actually get all this sent to places where it needs to go. The cobalt ore can come down to, that's iron. You're good so far. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing fantastic. Woke up reasonably at a reasonable time. Actually, you can just do that. Yeah, there we go. And that requests cobalt. And we need to just add this to the network so that the logistics bots can get down here. And it actually needs to be inside the orange area, because it needs to be inside the logistics network. There we go. So that's in the logistics network. What else is in that chest? I think there was copper. We can go over to our copper. Make a similar little requester chest here. We already have this like big thing for, I can just put it, let's just put it on the belt. And then the system can just deal with it as it would. So copper ore can go to there. Are you in the network? You're not. Okay, what else is in that chest? It looks like aluminum ore and nickel? Am I using nickel anywhere? It's like nickel or zinc. I know some of these recipes I am using 3 metals. Is that my... Oh, where's my efficient iron? That's my efficient copper. Where the hell did I put... Oh god, I need to label these. This is copper too. Let's put these labels down while we're dealing with the fact that we don't know where the hell anything is. That's synth gas. Where the hell did I put my... That's just a duplicate copper. This is a copper 1. We need a lot of copper for all these like circuits and stuff. That's phenolic board, that's tinned. What is this producing? Mineral oil. Mineral oil. It's used in coolant. It's mineral oil. Where the heck did I put this? Alright, oh my god, I did label it, it's just right here. Do you could use this, or is that... Let's go check. I don't know if that's zinc or nickel. Zinc and nickel look very similar. This is nickel. I think this is, maybe this is zinc, because I think that's a different icon. That's zinc. I don't think we're using zinc anywhere. So we could just toss that to the network. And it'll get dealt with eventually. And then aluminum's just up here. This is our aluminum. Inventory is just so full. Let's make a requester chest. Oh, also I think I just asked the copper to go to the wrong spot. That's gonna cause a lot of problems. We'll have to go back and check that. Okay. This needs to be going into that building. We need to add this to the network. I need to get closer. There we go. I'll have to add power to that. There we go. Okay, where's that copper thing that we just set up? Because I think I put that in the wrong spot. That's the mall. Hopefully you haven't been putting copper ore on that belt. Fuck! Go into the crusher, not into the belt. Ah, there's just copper ore everywhere. Okay, so I just have it has to go into the crusher, not into the belt. Now let's make sure I didn't make the same mistake. Cobalt. Monty, hello. Welcome to my small base. It's still a starter bin. It's not a starter base anymore. Okay, that one I am feeding into the crusher. Okay, so we can ask the robots to pick this up now. It's about average size. Okay, robots, that'll take you a while to pick that chest up. And I think we need to add some more storage chests. I don't know if our storage system can I check how much storage we have available? Was it L? Okay, let's just build a bunch of storage chests. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Monty? Rate my base. We can get rid of this cobalt. That'll take them a while to pick up. Okay. Acid gas. It keeps complaining about acid gas. Are we actually out of acid gas? Yes. Oh, and my puffers stopped running. Windows. Why are my puffers not running? Back over to the fart farm. Why are you guys not running? You're missing blazing puffers. Do we just need to add more blazing puffers? Oh, but why are you not? You have blazing puffers there. Why are you getting added to the wrong? I set this up so it's putting on the wrong side of the belt. You need to put on the left side of the belt. Left side of the belt. Left side of the belt. Oops. This is gonna cause a lot of problems. This will take forever to empty. How's everyone doing? We're just gonna stand here and pick up all these blazing puffers on these 3 lines. Looks like we're having some shortages of some blue substrates. Oh, we got our first 10,000 of the pink science at 141 hours. We're also at 141 hours into this playthrough. There we go, that's all that needed. Let's do the same, let's make sure we clear just so this belt is not mixed in the wrong way. And put the corrosive puffers back in there. Right, same thing, gotta empty out this side of the belt. I'll have to do this to all 3 belts. So we'll unfortunately have to listen to the sounds of these people. I did see the new Ferality. Yes, anyone that hasn't seen the new Ferality theme, they announced it last night. It shouldn't smell, we're collecting the gas. Ferality Umbra. Sci-fi, like Dune, kind of sounds like a Dune style thing. Dune style theme. Oh, I'm gonna have to start working on the avatar. Oh. And I think next week, yeah, on the 28th, they'll announce the DJs. See who got in. I've already started working on the set that would be my set. I mean, I don't know if I'm in yet, but if I get in, it'll be my set. If I don't get in, it'll be like a reject set. I'll play somewhere else. So much farting. Fix the belt up here. Put the rancid puffers in. You want to harvest some farts? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Fizzwolf's like fart emporium. Sniff, sniff. Why is this one on the run? So let's see, this middle one started firing back up all the way. Why are you not running? You need more artificial atmosphere. Yeah, which we're building up slowly. Because this top thing will have to run a couple cycles. I need to work on it. I do have all the footage from the Flurfy avatar, so I need to start editing that down. And so we have like a Flurfy tutorial. And I want to do like a part 2 for the fur brush. Let's just move out of this while we're waiting for that to do a part 2 of the fur brush tutorial where like we build everything in Unity, and maybe a part 3, some of the more advanced blending techniques that I've started incorporating. Robots. Let's drop off those extra puffers. Unity teacher when? Oh god, I don't know about the like entire Unity. How about just a couple of things that I know how to do. Also, I do need to get the... I need to start working on the newer version of Unity. Okay, it looks like it's starting to fire up. So we'll get our gas production. I'm kind of tempted because I want to get a third gas cell in here. Like the bottom section here was originally designed to support 3. Like I could just reorient this this plant vertically, and this like puffer trial thing we can just rip up. Pretty much everything in this corner we can just rip up, and then I can get another 3 here, which is probably a good way to go, because the acid gas, so we do actually have a decent amount of acid gas there. Oh no, we don't. Wait, are these tanks not connected? Oh, the tanks are not connected. This tree does an overflow valve. Oh, I see. So unless this is overflowing, it doesn't actually go into that tank. Yeah, so we are actually out of the acid gas. Yeah. Okay, well this is slowly, I think, starting to build back up. Oh, this should be... Wait, why are you running? Oh, because these are not all connected. I should connect these so they can share. There we go. God, it's so gassy. Okay, yeah, let's rotate this whole thing. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Just clean this up a little touch, just so we can actually pick some things up here. Don't light a fire. It's so peaceful and quiet. Okay. So let's see. This stuff can all just get ripped up. Okay, my personal logistics is off. This old test facility can just get ripped up. Let's make a little return for all the... So all the puffers can go back into this puffer chest. So let's just make a logistics request for all of the puffers. So this acts like kind of like a garbage for all the puffers. And are we actually properly in the logistics network here as well? We're in the construction network. Let's extend the range up a little bit here. Then for this one, I actually want to grab this. And I want to just kind of reposition it like vertically like this. Which means we do need to also rip this guy up. So I'll let the robots do that. The robots are still dealing with this chest down here. Oh my god. Here, maybe if we're careful. Here, because I don't want to just leave our sulfur setup down like this. If I stand carefully over here and then turn on my network, so I can pick this up. To grab all that. Okay. Some more. Trying to keep the bigger thing further down out of my range. There we go. Just rebuild this. Just right here. And again, same thing. So the bottom stuff isn't inside of our robot range. Okay, I think we got rebuilt that. Hook our line back in. You big blueberry. How's it going, Bubble? What are the outputs I need to hook back up? The hydrogen sulfide gas, the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide and the hydrogen sulfide gas are just burning. Oh, the hydrogen sulfide is what we're using to turn into this. So this we need to actually collect. Let's just do underground belt here. There we go. And I guess you need power. And you need filter frames, which I should have also picked up. There we go. There we go. Sulfur's back up. I'll let the robots pick this up, and once that's done, we can do our copy. But everything seems like it's actually up and running now. We are slowly building acid gas again. Let's make sure I didn't cut that pipe off. Oh, it's also favoring Oh, I don't want it doing that. Because right now it's pulling from here. Let's make a pump gate. So that this only runs when there is sufficient acid gas. Shit, I don't want to connect those two networks. Breakfast. So you only run if acid gas is above like a certain amount here. Where's acid gas? Acid gas. So run if acid gas is let's say like over 50,000. There we go. So now it should favor building up acid gas for the network before just converting it into sulfur. So hopefully we'll actually start building this back up again. Okay. Yes, okay, it is starting to build back up again. Perfect. Okay. They're still going on that. That's gonna take them a while. Are we having issues with storage yet? Not yet, it seems. Where are they putting all that zinc? Right there. Okay. This is still not building those electrolyzers. No, there's a bunch of... Oh, now it's probably just that the network is having a hard time. Well, here, we can pick up... We can put down some of those electrolyzers ourselves. We'll get far away from that. Turn our thing back on. I'm gonna forget about that being there. We're gonna fly over that with the robots, our personal robots on, and it'll be a problem. Go robots, put down some electrolyzers. The base is busy. Okay. And we're still complaining about fluoric wastewater. I could do a direct... Oh my god. I could do a direct fluoride sorting. We could actually do that inside that block that we just cleared up. And I could also then... No, we do have lots of fluoric wastewater. It's just not coming to pick it up. Well, let's up the train limit on that, so more trains can come grab that, because the problem is, I don't think it's that we don't have fluoric wastewater. Just that only one train at a time can go grab it right now. So we can up that train limit. These are really fast. Let's just say 3, limit of 3. Ah! Because they just load so quickly. Robots? Robots, why did you give me slag? Oh god, because we flew over that fucking... We gotta make sure we don't fly over this thing. We'll just leave our personal robots off for right now. They just picked up a whack ton of slag from this now. Oh god, actually, what am I doing with the slag? The slag we can turn into... Slag we could turn into mineral sludge. I don't know if these guys are all... I don't know if this has any overhead at all. Yeah, I don't think this system has any overhead for more slag. What about these other ones? Otherwise I could just turn it all to landfill. Which wouldn't be an awful use of it. We could use more landfill. Yeah, these liquefiers are all running too. Okay, let's just turn it to landfill. So let's make a little landfill thing in the mall. Actually, maybe not in the mall. Kind of running out of space there. Let's just... I need crushers on this. Do I have any crushers in the mall? Don't remember if I've made this yet. Could go at it. All the ore sorting and crushing buildings. I'm sure I added the ore sorters. But maybe not. Seems like we haven't yet added the ore sorters. Well, here, let's build out more of the mall. Okay. Crushers. Let's set limits on these. Sorters. Yeah, because like I do already have. I put the filtration units in. No, I didn't put the wait. Yeah, I put the filtration units in. I just didn't put any of the other sorting stuff in. Fluff is Kataro. How's it going? It's been a while. We're playing Factorio. We're building factories. Doing good. Let's go. Glad to hear it. Add like our. Might as well just add the rest of these buildings in here. Flotation cells. So I may only turn on the lowest level one because we are having a hard time with some of our items. We already got the filtration units. Could do the leaching plants here. Leaching plants. Oh, actually, let's not turn that on yet. The ore refinery, which would definitely not turn that on yet. That's expensive. Can't wait for the good tunes. Let's go. Should be a blast. What your paws can handle. Make me a scandal below the waist. Let's finish the chase. Work your moves on this cicada. I'll take you a believer. There's only something I don't want. What the hell is the lyric there? I don't know what the hell the lyric is there. What is that? Oh my god, what is that song called? Kida. Also, where did our music go? There. Oh my god, what is that track called? I can't remember who the artist is even. Pause to the walls, that's it. To the walls lyrics. Let's see. Let's see tonight. Where's the? Let me bring this onto screen. Perfect. You can see my head in the way. Man, there's a lot of lyrics in this track. God. Can we search? Akita? Okay, work your moves on the cicada. I'll make you a believe. Cause the only truth to my name is that Nick guys finished last. That doesn't even make sense. Now I gotta hear this again. Where's the soundbite? Oh my god, I'm stuck with my own cooldown. Ah! It's got another 54 seconds on the cooldown. Work your moves on the cicada. I'll make you a believer. Because the only truth to my name is that Nick guys finished last. Hello, Atomic Foxo. How you doing? Well, that cooldown will end in 30 seconds. Nick has a lyric video or something. "22 seconds. Yeah, we could do... Okay, wait, we don't need direct flow, right? Okay, so... The album version, the video, the description, there's the lyrics. Okay, 9 seconds. Well, listen to that section again. Nick guys... The only truth to my name is that Nick guys finished last.
Show me what your boss can handle. Make me a scandal. Look below the waist. Let's finish the chase. Work your moves on this cicada. I'll make you a believer. Cause the only truth to my name is that.
No, it's definitely nice guys finished last. It's definitely nice guys finished last. The lyric still doesn't... the only truth to my name is that nice guys finished last. I don't know, that still doesn't make sense. Anyways. Today on Fizzwolf Streams, we'll be analyzing cringy furry songs for their lyrics and trying to discover their deeper meaning. Think he did a wordplay there? How so, Kotaro? Ooh, we got a lot of... Put down some more... charge points in here. Because in the description of the video, you put... Nick, guys, finished last. Yeah. Oh. Like his name is supposed to be pronounced nice. Oh. Oh. Okay, that still doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Okay. Bah. Still complaining about cobalt. Cobalt is needing mineral sludge. We have mineral sludge for pickup. We can probably put that limit to 2 trains if there's enough. If there's enough mineral sludge, actually, just put the we'll just put the limit to 3 trains for pickup because again, it's a fast pickup. And if there's enough mineral sludge sitting there, I'd rather a couple trains waiting to pick it up. I'm not standing on the rail, am I? Ah! Fish! Yeah, see, there's a lot of sludge here. We can get multiple trains coming to pick this up. No station supplying ethane gas. Is our ethane gas also a problem? No, we got ethane gas. We got some ethane gas right there. Where's the actual thing there? We don't have a lot of ethane gas, though. Though now that we have a better synth gas production, we could make a more dedicated thing for ethane gas, if that's actually an issue. Proved by scientists to increase happiness and slow aging. Yeah, because our methane is also hurting here. Let's make a quick little thing to because this also makes another thing I think that we're currently throwing away. Yeah, like let's just do like some steam cracking. Take a small block here. Making ethane and methane. We can just take our existing, oh, I kind of already have it here. Is this the recipe I want to use? Synthesis. Yeah, I think this is the one. It does still take a lot of hydrogen gas. How many electrolyzers do we need for that? Not that many, okay. And we're already making steam for the steam crackers, right? No, this doesn't use steam cracking. This only needs 10,000 steam. This isn't too bad. This also only makes 9,000. We can scale this up a little bit, probably. Because we are making a lot of synth gas. Like how much... That block is designed to make 50,000 synth gas a minute. This would consume 15,000 synth gas a minute. So it's not too bad. Yeah, okay. Then we can have 3 outputs because right now the butane we're just burning. So it's gonna be kind of a simple block with like 3 gas outputs for the ethane, butane, and methane, and 2 gas in or 1 gas input, and 1 thing for the ore to come in. Okay, it's not too bad. Do this with 4 advanced chemical plants. 3 of those. Okay, so we need 4 of those and 4 of those. Where's my mall? The electrolyzers we're just making. So I can just grab 4 of the electrolyzers. What's the specific petrochem building I need? Advanced chemical plants 2, which I don't think we're currently automating that level, but we are this level. And I need what, 4 of them? 4 of them. So let's grab 4 of that level and we can upgrade that ourselves. That's advanced chemical plants. Wait, is that? my god, the building names. Advanced chemical plant 2, that's the one I want. Advanced chemical plant 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got those. Let's go build this little gas block. This is just gonna be all station. Because we need 3 output stations and 1 input station. So here, let's just... Actually, could I fit this as 1 along the top and 1 along the bottom? Let's just do that. That'll be maybe more, if I can fit them wide like that. You can do something like this. I don't know if this fits. If we do 1 station there. One station there. Station there. How long does that stick out? Oh, we can space these a little bit more than that. So there's a little bit of breathing room between. And we can actually fit signals between these as well. Yeah, perfect. Let's do this. Okay. So that could be our input station, or our output station. And honestly, we can just do the same thing for like the input station. Let's just copy paste. But we only need a single input station, so I don't need all of those. Just keep the blocks. Okay. Let's just make one of these outputs and we can copy paste the design. And this could easily be designed to move a lot of trains through, so we'll just do max of 3, and because this is a fluid, we want the pickups to actually be substantial. So 4,000, let's copy this. That should be fine. There we go. Those are 3 outputs. Wire those into power. Messy. Wait, I don't have the whole side. Oh, sorry. We'll do the synth gas input, and then we'll do like so we will do 2 stations here. Robots make it so easy. So synth gas, which will be the main input into here. And then this one will just be solid input. Just grab this design. This will just be for our catalyst doors, so this doesn't need to be particularly high throughput. Okay, let's get this wired up to power. Okay, so you request, just request like 50,000 synth gas. Train limit? We don't really need a train. Let's put a train limit. Just. Why are you not requesting? Why are you not requesting? No station supplying synth gas? Oh god, where'd all my synth gas go? Oh god, why did this stop running? Wait, why did you stop running? You're not getting... Why aren't we making saline? Because, oh my god, because this needs to get emptied of mud. Oh, I totally missed that. Okay. Just make a simple, like, mud void here. Convert to viscous mud water. Doesn't need to be efficient. This does not need to be high flow through. Oh my god. My synth gas. Okay, we're roaring back to life now. We're growing beans. Okay, everything's running back up again. I know there's no synth gas. We're working on it. So I'm just noticing this is a bit of a throughput problem here. And make sure it's grabbing enough seeds to keep all this stuff running. Okay. Okay, we're making synth gas again. Should really fill out the rest of these. A couple missing buildings at some point. take a ride. Oh, you're not going to the same place we're going. Also, we're right beside it. I can just run a pipe over. I don't really need to get the trains to bring this over. What is this game about? That's a good question, Atomic Fox. This is heavily modded Minecraft. We're trying to launch a rocket. But it's a game about automating. This is substantially more complex than the base game. I mean, for some context, I think our base game playthrough we did in like 8 or 9 hours, very casually. Or sorry, it was like 12 hours, very casually. We're at 140 hours into this playthrough. Thank you for the follow there, Sam Zavin. Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Ratios. You gotta watch those ratios. Ah, there's getting some synth gas in here. You could have brought a bit more in. Anyways, and then we need the blue metal catalyst ores, which are the titanium and the gold. Oh, that's not how you request. We don't need that many here. This will be a very simple block. I don't really need a train limit on this, but let's put one anyways. So all this is really going to be is just going to be these 4 advanced chemical plants and 1 assembly machine, and then some steam making on the side. We're going to be running the synthesis gas catalytic methylation recipe. Set up a generic one that we can just copy. This has no solid inputs, outputs. It does. Okay, for inputs we want the let's do the yeah, if this game seems at all interesting, that's something that you want to play. Like I say, just understand that the base game is actually much more straightforward. It's not a good representation. It's a lot of fun. We want gold and tungsten or titanium ore. We don't have tungsten ore. We need to get tungsten ore going. You need some frames for the catalysts. Let's start with like 60 frames. Probably want more than that. Some power. Inserters are set up backwards for how I set this up. There we go. Okay, then that needs a line going in for our synthesis gas. And we need another line going in for our steam. Or sorry, for our hydrogen gas. We can just make over here. Again, same thing, we'll just make a generic one. line up the pipes. Four of these. Vent the oxygen. There's the hydrogen line. This needs some purified water, which we're going to just do from steam with two cooling towers, which I need some brick for. Put a red brick, 2 cooling towers, and how much steam do we need? I think it was 10,000, so that's 4 of these boilers. Each of these boilers gives us like 2,400. That's 5 boilers, I guess, then we need 10,000. Let's see, boilers. Put the recipe in, so there are 5 of them. Let's take water and power. Into our 2 cooling towers. Where'd they go? Cooling towers. And there's our purified water. And then this whole thing should start firing up. Nice. And let's hook up our outputs. So we need to be in any particular placement. So there's our methane. Like here for our ethane. Will that reach one more tile? It will. And then one, I'll have to kind of curve this. For our butane. And what are the ratios that these get made in? So we make the methane first, and then the ethane, and then the butane. So the butane and the ethane will be the 2 limiters. I don't want any of them to... So like if we get full of any individual ones, we want to vent the others so that it'll keep making them. But if they're all full, I would want it to just stay full. Could do like a little bit of logic. Let's do this with the green wire. Let's hook all these together with the green wire. Where's my green wire? There it is. So it doesn't mix with the signals from our logistics train network, which is on the red wire. There we go. So now we can see how much of each of these we have. So what's the operation here? I want them to... Trying to think of a simple way of doing this without just doing like a whole bunch of logic. If one's like full and the other ones are not, we'll want them to vent. But if all of them are full, no vent. So we can have, so we can check if full, which I think we want decider combinators. So we could do decider combinators for each to generate an if full statement. So let's see, for each of these, so for methane, each of these tanks hold 25,000, so they're 100,000 each. So let's call it full if it's over 80,000. Output, signal 1 or signal 0, I guess. And let's copy that. This one's for ethane and output signal 1. This one is for butane and output signal 2. Let's wire that all in. Okay, so without just checking all 9 cases, wait, how many cases would there be? There's 6 cases. Factory building can be quite addicting. That's right, Captain Buzzkill. So right now we have none of those signals. But for example, we'll get to a point where butane gets full first because it's manufacturing faster than the other ones. Also, how is our... Oh, there's just a bunch of these frames that are not getting circulated. Probably put a couple more frames in this. And then for outputs for these, this will allow us to control the output. So like this one runs if this is full and these two are not full. This one runs, so it's the same condition. So we need using logic to return pumps on and off or to try evening out the ratio of oil production. So balancing. Well, we're trying to figure it out now. I think we have to check just the 3 cases. So like, if this is full and both of these are not full, vent. Okay, so let's, so we need, arithmetic combinators, I think, for that. Just put this one down. This gives me the, yeah, this gives me the AND command. Okay, so first let's kind of organize this a little bit. So this one will require the ANDs for those two. So this will be like signal 1 and signal 2. These kind of spatially separated. This will be signal 1 and signal 2. This will be signal 0 and signal 2. Okay. This one can probably just do like a quick check signal for like an output. We only need to really worry about what signal it is if we're going to cross the outputs. So like here, for example, I'm going to have them all share these. Oh my god. We needed more wires in here. Okay. So then we need to do a check if this is true. And that is true. Wait. And that is false. Wait. Wait. So if this one is true and these two are not true. Right, so it needs to be an and. So both of them are not true. So like if this one is false and this one's false, this will be false. I want this to be... I want this to be a not. Both inputs are not the same. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time thinking about this. So if this one is true, but both of these are not true, so one of these is low. So if one of these is low, then this will not, the check mark will not be there. So I want this to be like, I don't think I want an exclusive OR, because exclusive OR means if one or the other, if both of them are true, then it will be a false output. But I think I want this behavior. Well, actually, I think what I want is a NAND gate, like a not AND. Okay, well, let me think of what do I want the next gate to be. So the next gate will be if this is high and these are not high. So I want to take this output and not gate it. Wait, there isn't a not gate. Wait, no, there is a not. I have to just multiply by -1. Input is like check mark times -1. I think that's an exponent. Because you have like the modulus and the exponent operator. What do I want to call this? I could just call it the check mark again. Wait, that's going to be really confusing. So for this one, okay, so if this is true, which means this is full, and the check mark is not true. So what my not output of that, which I should probably put to something, just say red. Then output, let's just say A, because it's below there, and then that will activate the pump. So let's output the red signal. Let's wire this in. That nots that. Not. You grab that signal, you're an input, and then this is the final output signal. Yeah, we're actually close to this getting full as well, so we'll see what the signals do here in a second. It's at 79. Yeah. Okay. Pet the foxhole. Pet the wolf. Okay, so now this one's gone full, and we can see that our is full condition went to true. So 0 is true. Okay, so the issue with these is that nothing happens if they're below. So like this outputs that, now that's true. But we don't have like a red signal. Wait, so I don't think this is working right. So basically this, because there's no signal 1 and signal 2, or signal 2, it's just like not outputting any, or is it? Let me check the, let's connect that output so we can see. Let me put a different thing here, so this is gonna get nasty with the wires. Let's disconnect that. This is my test thing. Yeah, because right now we're not generating anything out of this. So this generates nothing. But that also means that we're not generating this not signal. Is this a not? It's just... Or can we even, or is there maybe a different way of checking this, like is check mark if I like or it with 0. Ah! I just don't want this block to run continuously. Yeah, see, like right now it's stopped because we filled this up. But the issue is we're not generating these other signals. Do I need to actually have the extra combinators in here to generate the negative signals? No, because it can only generate those ones. Let's clean this up. Is it decider combinators that I need? Because this also gives me a not equals. Wait, okay, so let's try that AND gate again. So let's connect the AND. I need my green circuit to be on the board. Okay, so you will be 1. Oops. And that. Sure, I'll put the check mark. But the problem is we're not generating anything, so we're not generating the check mark. Can we maybe check the levels directly? Let's try something different. So let's see, so this is full. So if this is full And it's larger than these two. Florphy, hello. We're trying to figure out circuits here. Ah. My brain, why? Why is this so hard? The only thing I could think of is to have it generate like a not full signal, but I don't think that doesn't seem right. Is there any way I can test, like if I do this times -1 or something, like, because that doesn't invert. That doesn't invert the signal, right? So there's no signal to invert. Let me just look at this real quick. Factorio. Make a not and gate. How do you make a simple not gate? Because that's what I need right now is like a not gate. But I don't know how to. Yeah, I think this is telling me I should try generating not signals. So like for example, if we extend these to also generate not signals, but not. Less than equal to that. But then no, because that's not, because then they're just two different signals. I need you to, What if I do like a constant combinator to generate a signal and then have this act like a switch? Maybe that's the way to go about it. Because we can have like a constant combinator to like generate like a base signal that we then like multiply through each of these. Is that how I want to do this? So like a green signal. And then we so we do green times our signal. Then let's say output the one below. Okay. Now if I copy that, because that's kind of what I want. Ah. And for you, that. The factory must grow. Okay, this is still not what I want. Like, I need it. Oh my god, I know how to do this with like real circuits. I don't know how to fucking do this with the Factorio thing. I just need to generate like negative. I just like copy the count, because like I can only get these to output a signal with one, but I want them to output like a false signal, Good morning, game. I need them to output a false signal if it's not there. How do I do that? Factorio, output false signal and true signal. Comparing no signal. How do I just make like a negative, like a no signal? First year train without alcohol will be weird. Like we have not equals? I don't think that's... Ah, my god. Well, no, so Flurfy, the problem is that like we can check, for example, the tank levels, right? So like all I want to know is I just want to generate a true signal if the tank is full and a negative signal if the tank is false. But all it will do is it'll just generate a true signal if true. But I can't get it to, but then it won't carry, like, I don't know if you can see in the UI. So right now we're generating signal 0, which is true. Because there's like the little 1 next to it. But what I need is I need something to generate a false signal. Can I make... Okay, wait. Maybe the problem is it can't represent a 0. It can't have 0 of a thing. So what if I use like -1 as my... What if I use -1 as my not true? Because then I can overload the signal, I think. So if... let's just copy these. So if this is less than or equal to that, output 0, and then I'll just flip it, I think. No, I can't. No, see, I can't tell it to like, No, then I can multiply this by -1. Wait, okay, wait. Let's do this for the other two gases. There's probably a better way of doing this. I'm gonna take our arithmetic ones and multiply the input signal by -1 to make a negative signal. Look up the inputs. These outputs only go to there. And let me get a little test pylon to check what this output is. So right now it's not outputting anything because this one isn't running. So that's correct. Set the outputs. Okay. So I think that's working as I want. So now let's add these back in. Okay, that's what I want. I can get rid of this constant combinator. So you can see now, again, I don't know if you can see on the UI. So now we have 1 -1 -1. Okay. So now we want to generate a signal that if both of the right ones are -1, But what will this give me now because if I do and this, what does that do to my signal? gives me a negative check mark. So this pump turns on if 1 is greater than check mark. So if 1 is greater than check mark, then output, let's just call it A. I'll have to call this something other than check mark. I need to combine it with the rest of the network. Or it's use just the red connector. That'll isolate it. That way we're not feeding back checkmark into there. Okay, so now it's not generating anything. Wait, why is that not generating anything? Oh my god. Willis with the 17 months, also a hot werewolf, redeemed throw a banana. I like it when hot werewolves throw bananas at my face. Also, you're cute. Ooh, cuties. I think this is... Why is it not...
How good of you to join us.
Give it a follow there. Cali raisin? I'm wondering why this isn't... So, one... I'm just wondering if the... Let's rewire this with the green. Maybe the red and the green don't mix here? No? We're generating negative check mark. Think of the hydrate. So we have 0 is... Oh, I put the wrong signal in. Okay. Let's unconnect this again. Okay, that's working. It's working! I still don't know if this is quite what I want this to do, but will you reach? Okay, and then so you're outputting signal A, so if signal A is greater than view vent. That one we can feed back in so we can monitor it. So right now we're generating signal A, so it's venting. And it's starting to make the other gases. You see, this has already been complicated because trains have come and grabbed things, so I don't... Right, so what will happen if both 1 and 2 are true, then this will become 1. The check mark, I think this is what we want. Let's just copy this for the other two. We'll see if this... We'll just check back in on this. We'll see if it's working properly. Okay, so for this one, you're 0 and 2. For this one, you're 0 and 1. And you output signal B, and you output signal C. And I need to think about what's going to happen when all of them are full. Because if it's just gonna run when they're all full, then there was no point in doing this. We just put a vent on, an overflow vent on all of them. And just let it run continuously. Such a mess. Banana. You run if B is true. You run if C is true. And again, let's put vents. Banana. Okay. I don't think that's right, but we'll check back in on this in a minute. At the very least, we're, when are we nuking bugs? We don't have nukes yet. Actually, I think I can make nukes. Uranium fuel. Where is nuclear? It's like the nuclear weapons. Do we not get nuclear weapons? Oh, no, they're there. Atomic bomb. Yeah, we need to get yellow science to get that. Also, why has the research not been running? We need more of the green science. Manager our gardening here. Also, I've been noticing the base has not been complaining, so progress. Let's get these making. Where's my grassy science? It's grassy science up here. I got the robots. There is grassy science here. Wait, why are we not? Let me just get a chest. Yeah, we're making grassy science. Are we not requesting the grassy science over here, maybe? We're not requesting the grassy science. That's the problem. Grassy science. Robo chicken are making you robo children are making father proud. Exactly. Going around and working to make home safe. There we go. Are you getting some grassy science for us? Come on, trains. We got research to do. Are they still? They're still picking up this damn chest. Oh God! Fuck! I went too close to it. No! Don't give me. Don't want. Remove all these blueprints. It'd be nice if there was like a hotkey or something to delete blueprints in inventory. Okay, since the base isn't complaining, we could probably start working back towards the next things that we need for yellow science. Wolf's doing just fine. Juno, how about yourself? Also, cheers, everyone. Let me get that kettle going again. We get another cup of tea. Okay, so for yellow science, which is the last main science, I say that actually, do we need to? I think we do need to automate science, space science as well. I think these endgame LTN researches, yes, we do need to generate a total of like 200,000 space science as well. Oh my god, there's so many rockets that we need to launch. Okay. So yellow science, we need to make a bunch of stuff that we're not making yet. Lithium ion batteries, not making that yet. Tungsten powder and tungsten plate, not making that yet. We got titanium plates. We have processing units, though the supply is questionable. We're not making polished rubies yet. We have steel plate, we have carbon, we got cobalt, we got rubber, we got tinned copper wire, silicon ingots, and lubricant, making all those things. So I think the next thing up on the docket here would be probably lithium ion. For the tungsten, we're gonna have to do a really lossy tungsten. Until we get, where's our tungsten manufacturing? I should research that. Where's our tungsten ore sorting? This one. So this is the research that we'll want to rush once we get yellow science, because we can make tungsten very lossily at start, but it looks like we can just research it immediately, and we only need to make 50. So what we need to do is only get enough tungsten together to make 50 yellow science, and then get that, stop the tungsten manufacturing, and then get that research going. So we'll probably save tungsten till last, and we'll do that very manually so we don't just generate a whole bunch of useless ores. Well, not useless, but a whole bunch of extra ores that we'll have to deal with. Okay, so lithium ion batteries. Lithium ion batteries, I already played through the recipe off stream. Black processors are needed for machines that make tungsten. So we'll also have to get some black processors going, which also means we'll probably need to reinforce our... I'm wondering then, maybe even before we get too far in, should we try to robust up our circuit manufacturing more? And the whole base is just not running. Where's our blue circuit? There's our blue board manufacturing, which has stopped. Okay, let's just go through this. Let's go through this one thing at a time. So right now we're not manufacturing our blue boards, but why? We have liquid resin. We have... What are you guys missing? Your fiberglass boards. It's missing glass mixture. The glass mixture is missing lime. Why are we not making lime? Limestone. This is just another water backed up with mud situation, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Okay. And this is also, the problem is I made this little washing plant design, and I made 2 errors in it, and then I copied it everywhere in the base, and those 2 errors take a while to show up. Hopefully that's the last one. I could also probably get we don't really need to upgrade our robots yet, but we could make a little block for making all the robot parts. Okay, you back up and running again now? We've got fiberglass boards coming out. I could probably reconfigure some of these designs to be moduled as well. You know, looking at this, we actually have a crap ton of room. We could very easily module this. Just shift this whole lane up, the top lane up. Okay, so blue board manufacturing is fixed. Where am I making the actual blue boards? Next door. Integrated circuits are saturated. This is actually just waiting on blue boards. Okay. Hello, Wheelie. So that blue boards should be over soon. I do already have productivity modules in these. You might be able to. Almost tempted to upgrade these factories just so I can put more productivity modules in them. We should... I'm getting sidetracked. We should probably get better module tiers going as well. So right now we're just doing the level 0 modules. Which is not running for some reason. Why are you not running? There's a bunch of this like science or military research we don't really need, but well. Why are you not running? Higher level modules would help a lot of our issues because rubber. Why is rubber not running? Oh God. Oh, because there's the wrong fluid in one of those pipes. Oh, don't go too close to that thing or the robot. Okay, I got my robots turned off. I need to pick up a bunch of random stuff there. There we cool. So now rubber should, yeah, rubber just immediately springs back to life. Okay. How the heck do I make higher level modules? Module level 1s, because we're making level 0s right now. With lots of pain and biters. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that there's lots of pain. Oh my God, they take a lot of blue circuit. Oh, my tea is ready. Let me get this tea going. Oh no. Nides, I don't want to do this. I don't wanna. Okay. Don't worry, it only gets worse. Maybe 100 is a bit much. Maybe maybe we don't need 100 a minute. Let's just put this down to 50. We're definitely not making that much blue circuit right now. I'm just laughing at that much blue circuit this is asking for. Also, okay, we don't need to make this much. Let's scale this for like 10 each. Let's just set modules to 10. Look how I tear up, but I want more. Ah. Okay. I mean, red and blue, I mean, we're already making those, so that's not an issue at all. No, 150 a minute, oh my god. The logic boards are all going to require polished crystal shards, which is something we're not making, which I'm assuming is where the biters are going to come in. The solder, transistors, and integrated circuits are all fine. The module logic boards, fiberglass. So I might want to make a plant making fiberglass boards. I think that would be a good modularity thing. And ferric chloride solution, that's fine. Just like that. Then these harnesses. Okay, so that's actually, okay, that part's not too bad. So it's I'm guessing the pain is gonna come in these crystal shards. And I think it will make sense to just make a small module, like a small building making, or a block making fiberglass boards, just dedicated to that. We got a lot of polluted fish water. I don't think you remember how much polluted fish water we got up in the top corner there. Let's change this down to stuff that we will actually bring in. Copper is coming on foils. Gold's still coming in plates. Oh. More copper. Silver, I think I'm still running on plates. I'll probably build this in the block next to the module zeros, so it'll just pull from the module zeros. Okay. So definitely want to make a fiberglass board place. And what do we do for these crystal shards? What are they called? Yeah, just crystal shards. Crystal shards. Probably gonna be the same thing where we also can make these harmonic crystal shards. How many do I need? Just to satisfy this, 50 a minute. Harmonic crystal shards? You need to align your chakras, okay? Take my green harmonic.
How good of you to
My
join
green
us.
polished crystal shard. Thank you. Arch, stop following on random account on extra accounts. How are you doing, Arch? I don't think there's anything particular. Oh, braking force would be nice. Higher level substations, like whatever. I think the rest of this will just start chewing through for the sake of going through it. It's the same account every time you unfollow. Oh, I see. Unfollow. Well, I don't appreciate that you're unfollowing me, but I do appreciate you not just following with a bunch of random accounts. It's top tier point tech. Okay, the crystal grindstones, we're familiar with that. Cut crystal shards, crystal slurry, we're speaking the same language here. Raw crystal shards. Crystal enhancers. If I remember these eggshell ones, because no, see, nines, because we are harvesting we're harvesting puffers, which means that we generate puffer eggs. So we can probably get this from the puffer egg remains that I've been storing in a large chest, because I remember looking at this recipe and I'm like, I probably need to save these for something later. We need to make milling drums. Mysterious. Higher will require biters. No biters. Sir! Hello, welcome to my pain. Oh my god, Wolves Rain dead. Ooh. Hello, Sir. Hello, Raiders. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. Puffer egg remains we have. Inoculated dishes. I think we're already making all this stuff. The extra crystal grindstones are probably a problem. Probably a problem. Sir, what were you guys up to? Because we need more crystal powder. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Thanks for that.
Thanks for that. See, Nides, I think you forgot how much fish we have up in this top corner. I think you forgot how much fish we have up in this top corner. We'll just fly over to the fish tank farm. Oh my god, Arca, thank you for the subscription.
How good of
My
you to
god.
join us.
Holy shit. Thank you, sweetie. Sub in at tier 1. Thank you for the follow, Rygo? Been doing community all day in VRC. Need to quickly go and get some groceries. Go get some groceries. Thank you for the sub again. Nides, we got this for our polluted fish water generation. And we are full of polluted fish water. I might need to randomly consume a bunch of crystals here. But I'm wondering, we even have an empty block here. We need to grab the... Oh my god, the farters. Make like a little station here to pick up these eggshell remains. So let's just do that. Is that long enough for a station? Yes. You'll also be on your way to get some groceries. Go get yourself some groceries. Let's signal this. Sir. Been subbing on Prime for 4 months. Let's go. Thank you for the support. Remember, you can always use your Prime sub to stick it to Jeff Bezos. And we got Hype Train going now. Let's move this up here. And so we can do like a little offloading station for these. What can't we say? Also, for anyone that's just joining, we're playing a little bit of Factorio. This is heavily modified. Fuck. This is heavily modified game that I can't say the name of now. Where this is substantially more complex than the base game was ever intended to be. Don't let the content that we're showing here color your opinion of the game. The base game is much more straightforward than this. Bananas. Okay, train limit, probably not needed. Train limit, why are you... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have a pickup for a Wovesi. Pickup for those. We can probably... I want to see if we can just steal everything from... Oh my god, the farts. Steal everything from the block next door. Yes, very hyped for the doghouse. Like, we're already making the grinders. It's getting kind of... Actually, if anything, this will give an extra place for the grinders to go, but then we're still... How do I generate more? The raw crystal shards we do get, these are not rock, these are splinters. Let's make these easier. This will be much, much smaller than that previous thing. We need this ore powderizer. It's a building we haven't ever used. But like the inoculated dishes, we can probably steal that, because I think we already have a line for that. Yeah, right here. We could just use this block. Ah, God. This block down here. Getting some of the items down here might be a little bit of a pain. Maybe we'll just make a new grinding setup. Will just be easier. Yeah. Maybe make a new grinding setup. Okay, so then what do we actually need to bring into this block? Like, lubricant? Lubricant and the puffer shells, I think, are the only two things we need to bring in by train. So we can probably just leverage our miscellaneous station design. But only really for the input. Then we need 4 output. Oh, now I'm remembering why I used the larger. We just build it here. It'll be like a bit of a. We'll just leave this. Let's pick it up. It'll be a little bit probably space wasteful, but we'll need to have the 4 output stations. So might as well just use a bigger block. Okay, so let's grab our range, our extenders. Oh, that's right. I didn't finish making that crusher thing for the landfill as well. Let's finish that real quick. We're getting distracted. This is what always happens. There's like too many things that need to get done. Where am I making the crushers? Like 2 crushers, please. There's the crushers. Crushers. So we get these guys making landfill. Sand from crushed stone. And no limits on these chests. There you go. So I'll just sit there and make more landfill for us. Let's pick up our artilleries. Some rounds. Let's go expand the top side of the base here. Pick up more landfill. A lot more landfill. Here, biters. Where is... I think I made a quick blueprint for this. I did. There you go. Have some fun with that, biters. Damn it, you need power. Let's run power out here so we can... The locals are not happy. We had a lot of worms down here. Collect all this random stuff. Go, let's go. Shells. I'll just leave them set up here for a little while. Let's grab some more shells. And I need some cliff explosives. What you so angry about? What you so angry about, huh? They're dead now. Fish. I'm not sure how we'll set this up. Let's set this up as like 2 double tall blocks. Get rid of these. Set this up as 2 double tall blocks. Fish. Fish. Build my robots. Turn off the exoskeleton. We got the power to run these guys. And we will need a bunch of supplies. see. We want some. I'm probably good on chain signals. We definitely want some regular signals, and we want some track. Where do I put my track? Build, robots, build. Pick this back up. So satisfying. Who's good robots? Good robots. Okay, so then let's just do one input station down here. Did I make a new one? I did make a new one. And all we need to bring in is the eggshells and lubricant. The inoculated things will just belt over. Okay, so I would like the eggshells, probably in the puffers, yeah. And lubricant. Fish. Hello, palm tree dude. How are you doing? Okay, then what do we need for actual buildings? Somewhere I can see it. Get ourselves some supplies. Probably need to top up on my fuel. The farters are farting. They still, the network still has not picked that up. Lurking and watching the trains. Trains. Factorio is the best train game. Changed my mind. Okay, so I might actually already be making most of that. Let's request. Let's see if we're definitely not making these ore powderizers. I'll build one of those. But the crystallizer Mark IIs, I'm pretty sure we're already making that. I'm wondering if the robots are just too busy. We need 9 of them. Crystallizers. More concrete. More red circuit. Ah. It's nice to see we actually have a healthy supply of red circuit now. Some aluminum. Okay. So gassy. All right. Okay, so we need to... What's the main thing we're doing here? So first we'll take those inoculated guys. Oh, we need to crush these in the ore powderizer. Also, pretty much right off the bat, we're going to immediately just use our lube and our milling drums. So we need just like our red guy here. Doing the milling drum. And then that ore powderizer thing. There's our eggshells. This is going to go through a lot quickly. You need 2 a second. And I guess we need to make a milling drum to start with. Which we'll need another thing just here to make... We can't handcraft them. Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Ah, delicious. Steel. I don't know how many milling drums we need. Let's just start with like 3. If you put too much in the system, it'll just overcrowd. Okay, so then this is making that crushed stuff, which we then just immediately put into 2 assembly machines to make, what the hell are we making? The eggshell seeds. Eggshell seeds. Again, do we need a lot of this? No, we don't need a lot of this. And bring the belt of our inoculated dishes over. Sancho! Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Yellow belt into that we can. Don't get run over by trains. Okay, we got our seeds. I'll leave this up just so I have a place to make these drums as needed. I could probably just make them back in the base and back in the mall. Okay, now we are going to have to pipe over our polluted fish water and sort of just copy this crystallizer setup that we have already over here. But we'll only do it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. something like this. No, I need to put that slightly further over. Sorry, robots. Brick. Let's keep chugging away on this research we have available. Laptop in at doghouse. Desktop mode, sadly. It's all good. All good. As long as you have a good time. We'll change this recipe up to... Let's use this crystal enhancer. That's probably not worth it. How do I make a crystal enhancer? From crystal catalysts, inoculated discs, and crystal powder. Does the size of the crystal matter, or is it how you use it? Yes. So we'll use the non-enhanced crystal recipe. Now we need to pipe over our polluted... Thank you for the jump scare. Pipe over our polluted fish water. Let's see if I can run it next to our crystal slurry pipe here. I'll just pull it off here. Pull off this one. And let's add a pump, because this has got to go a good distance. We don't need a lot of it, but it does need to go a good distance. Fish. Fizz just boldly running across the rails. I am gonna get run over. It will happen. I mean, it has happened, but it'll happen again. Close to piss science and still going for cheap pipes. What's wrong with my cheap pipes? What do you got against my cheap pipes? You don't get any more flow. You get more distance. Why do you gotta come in here and make me doubt my life choices? Okay, we're making these damn crystal things. It's the distance you can stretch the pipe that matters. It's true. You make a convincing argument. Okay, then we're gonna just take all these into a single blue inserter to cut them. Yeah, that's what we're doing, cutting them. Okay, now that's gonna produce a bunch of garbage. And I'm tempted to just copy... this is a lot. Because I'd have to copy this whole, like, silicon carbide thing. which is already being dragged in from another block. I wonder if there's like some way I can feed stuff back into this. Like, I do have a lot of space. I could just make this over here. I got the space for it. Fuck. What do I need to make these? Steal some steel there. Like, they're basically gonna be free to make. I'd say use level 1s, but I don't actually have level 1. Okay, so we need to add steel, carbon, and silicon to the request. Steel, carbon, and silicon. Let's see, carbon. Steel coils. And silicon ingots. We need to do this. Just unwrap my steel. The silicon can likewise probably just come straight into an assembly machine. To make the powder. And then that goes into a chemical furnace. Just a level 1. To make a silicon carbide. Just all direct insert from here. Repair pack level 5's finished for all that repairing that I don't do. Let's keep cutting through all this research that we can do. Okay, and then that all just goes to just a red guy. Again, I can probably put this so I can just do direct insert. Making these grinding wheels. Oh, we're still waiting for carbon to show up. Okay, and then this can get piped over to our loop, because we're gonna have to make a loop for these crystal grindstones. Stretch. Oh, we don't need to make a loop for this one. They're not recovered from this recipe. Oh, they are recovered. Okay, so we do need to make a loop. Not obviously they're not recovered. So we just need one assembly machine. Taking those grindstones, let's put it like up here. And it'll have to take the crystal powder. That will generate in a moment. Okay. So So from here, this is gonna spit off all kind of garbage. So first thing, all the crystal dust, crystal powder, kick to the left. That needs to come back to here. Then each of these are just going to be a single assembly machine doing the polishing. And just 2 solids in, so let's maybe just make it like, just to keep it easy, like 2 belts in. I don't even need to make it like this. Let's do it like, because I need to make a stack of them. Just like a belt of the grindstones. Like this, and then we can just do the split offs for each of the color. Then the main outputs are going to be the polished and the grindstones, so again we can just do like an output. Grabbing back in. Something like this. Filter left any of the crystal grindstones. You need to have priority left. Yeah, input priority left. This. You're back from the store. Welcome back. We're still figuring things out. How was your trip to the store? What'd you all get? Let's see, no, cut red crystals, not polished red crystals. Need some power. Station there and there. I have some of these crystals grindstones on me. I do. We need to get the crystal slurry. So the crystal slurry, I was just gonna also grab from the other block. Let's see, pipe it in here. Some cola, lime soda, Jack Daniels, apple, and beer. Sounds like a fun night. Are you joining us for Doghouse this evening? You're not getting blue. Oh, I need to extend this a little further. There we go. There we go. We're making our crystal shards. Polished crystal shards. What do we need to do to make some of these harmonic? I'm guessing the harmonic ones are used in probably the next tier of beacons. Yeah, they're used in beacon mark 2s. So we don't need a lot of these, but we do want some of these. How do we make the harmonic crystal shards? From the polished, so it's just the same recipe as before. Okay, let's make our output stations. We don't need the fluid outputs. Build my robots. Let's do this like here. So let's run all 3 belts right next to this one so I can just grab from there. A little bit wasteful on the block, but I think it would have been a tight squeeze to get all these stations into the standard block, I think. More yellow belt. There. Cool. Power. Future-proof for when you need to triple production. No. No. That's what beacons are for. I really don't want to make a lot of these. Just like limit this to like this to like 10 stacks. Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, of course. That's what we're doing. That was the intention. These ones, let's put like a somewhat realistic limit on, so it doesn't just run forever. It's working. Okay. We got some crystals. Fiberglass boards. We could probably make some placemaking fiberglass boards. So where am I actually going to put the module manufacturing? I managed to somehow cram the level 0 modules. Because I'm not making the same amount, so I can probably cram it into the one above. It's gonna be another case of a lot of stations. Because it's a lot of inputs into this block. That's at least 2 input stations just because of how limited we'll be with oh, I don't need output stations because we're not really putting this into the network, I guess, but oh my god, stretch. Oh. Okay, fiberglass boards though. Let's get these automated. How many do we need? I don't know, probably a lot. What does 1800 look like? Where am I getting my liquid resin from? How much liquid resin does this make? I think this is the only thing I'm using liquid resin for, so this makes 10,000 liquid resin. This requires 18,000 liquid resin. Problem. Build it big enough for future proofing. We got some space in the liquid resin. These aren't all top tier buildings. We can probably get more production out of this block. Okay, the liquid resin we're bringing in, the glass fiber we're making from molten glass, we're making from glass mixture. How fancy do we want to get with our recipe is a different question. Oh, this one doesn't even take silicon. How do I make alumina? Can I make that from aluminum ore? That would be pulling a little bit from my aluminum ore, which isn't too big of an issue because I think I have a good source of aluminum ore. The green catalyst ores. Yeah. So I should have a pretty solid supply of aluminum ore if I want to use this recipe. The silicon powder, the silicon ingots we just have. We can make lime easy. I don't currently have an alumina output. We could, where's my aluminum block? Might be able to add it to the aluminum block. The aluminum block's already working pretty hard though. Aluminum block's already going pretty hard. I don't know if I want to strain that block anymore. And I mean, I think this is easy enough just to pull from the ores, because we're already making the base ore anyways, for the green metal catalysts. Just the sodium hydroxide. We're getting from the saline water, which we might as well get also from this washing. Like, this doesn't seem too bad. My god, this is gonna take like no resources. Build. Powder mixer. Put that there. go back to the mall, see how much of that we have in the mall ready to go. Passing by the mall. And I might just put this in our little block that we just emptied up from the cobalt. So let's request. See what the robots fill us with. Robots? So this crap we're carrying around. I need to carry fuel train stops with me. Robots, are you gonna give me any of these things? What's even the point of having them all? Just cancel the request. Okay. We have 5 blue assembly machines. We want 4 purple strand casters. Need some titanium. Some brass, bronze. 3 of these. We want 16 powder mixers. 16 powder mixers. 4 of this, guys. 1 of the next level down. 1 of these. 16 washing plants. Washing plants I know I already have. I don't know if I have the level 2s in here though. Washing plants. Right there. I got lots of washing plants. 16 of them, please. I know we'll also need some. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, new artillery. Artillery turret too. They just have more range. We could build these too. Nice. Oh, they finally finished picking up that, Okay, so for inputs here... No, I deleted the combinator. I think we'll rough this out and then maybe call it a stream there. I'm getting hungry. Need to prep for some doghouse rave night tonight. Oh! Okay, we want carbon. We don't need much of most of these. A little bit of aluminum. A little bit of silicon ingots. A lot of resin. Oh, we don't have any fluid. Ah. Man, this is some jazzy tunes here. The tanks. Let's see, liquid resin. That's liquid resin, right? No, that's fuel oil. Liquid resin. This we need actually a lot of. Let's just request like 20,000. Artillery turret level 2s. Let's start chugging away at the rest of this. Okay. So first we need to make kind of like our water loop, which is gonna be slightly annoying because we need 2 of these each. To switch up my usual design a little bit. Can't use a salination plant. I mean, I can use a salination plant for one of them. I need to generate the limestone. So like I could use the salination plant for this saline water. And then I'll get enough production out of these. And in fact, I can probably just copy this design right here. That makes lime. God. Fuck. I hate placing landfill. Like your hand slips, or the water fill, your hand slips slightly and you just place... Now I need to pick up some landfill. Oh my god. Which I don't have any... I should make like a pick for just grabbing like a single stack. Just like I make a little pick for a single stack of landfill. Single stack of landfill pick. It's nice to see you and hear your calming voice. How are you? I'm doing just fine. We're probably going to be wrapping up a stream shortly here. Need to get some food in me and get ready for our doghouse. Can't you tell the robots to keep a single stack in your inventory? Yes. Yes, I can. But then I wouldn't get to complain about it. That's half the fun. See, it's not always about doing it right. It's sometimes about doing it wrong over and over and over again and getting really annoyed with it. And it's called content. Okay, but I actually want 6 of these level 2 washing plants. Close enough that the robots are restocking me. And how many burners are these going into? 4. Can I kind of just like direct insert this? No, it wouldn't, but if you insist. Oh my god. I need the second level, which we don't have, just in my inventory. Oh my god. Fuck it, fuck it, I'm just do my original plan. Oh my god, this needs... I need to get fuel over here as well. No. No, we are wrapping up here right away though. I do appreciate the help. I don't mean to sound like I don't appreciate the advice. Your advice has saved me a couple times there, guys. So we need a belt coming in. Let's get that. Like our vent out. Fuel coming in like this. And that output is not in a nice ratio for that. Let's put this back over here. That'll be fine. Because we only need, that'll be fine. It doesn't need to be 100% optimized. Yeah. And I don't think we need controls. I don't think we need that carbon dioxide for anything, so we'll just vent. This is the way. Where's my other output? Wait, what? What? Hello, nails. I mean, we could always balance this further. If we really cared to. Just doing more crossies. Be more spread out that way. So then we need to make our silicon powder, which you can just do directly out of here. And how do we, for these powder mixers, how are we setting this up? could half belt the alumina and the... Oh, that's right, we still need to make alumina. Half belt the alumina and the silicon powder. Yeah, okay, we'll probably end that up here. I need to eat some food. Oh, big stretch.